Hello. How are you? So today, it's a different time today. I'm normally live on a Wednesday evening and we were camping. So today I am coming to you here on Sunday. Sunday, it's 2 o'clock where I'm in, and we have just come back from the most delicious and amazing and refreshing, beautiful holiday. Hi, Catherine. How are you? If you're hopping on, please let me know where you're from. Today, I am going to gift everyone. Are you ready? We are going to be doing some, hey, Bailey. We are going to be doing, I know, these are amazing, aren't they? So I'm going to be gifting you a light body activation using these fabulous selenite swords of light. And guess what? You have the opportunity coming up in a couple of weeks to actually purchase these beautiful selenite swords of light. There's going to be a pop-up shop online, and then there's going to be an event where people are going to be taught how to do a light body activation, and these are so yummy. Oh my goodness, they are. I know, it's today. So we were camping, Bailey, and so being in the car at night doesn't allow me to move my arms as much. Okay, beautiful. I know, they're amazing, aren't they? So if you're likely starting to already tune into the energetics of them, but as we are, I want to actually explain. I'll pick up. You should see my little table down here. It's actually quite funny. I've got 4 swords. I've got like one of these tools. I've got a singing bowl. I've also got a top hat, because everyone requires a top hat. If we're doing magic, well, why not, right? They're the things that come up from my mind. So hey, Jason, how are you? So I was just sharing, Jason, that you've got the opportunity to purchase these coming up in a couple of weeks. So let me know if you're interested, and you can hop into my group. It's in the comments above. But anyway, so what's so fabulous and what's so different about these swords is actually what's in the handle. Within each of the handles, there's you've got copper, plus you've got all these different crystals. I think there's about 400 crystals. You've also got images of of angels, of past masters and things like that. They're all in there. There's around 200, if not more. Plus, it's got water from sacred places around the world. I'm not sure how many they're up to now, but at one point there are about 40 different places from around the world where the waters are coming from. So that's what's making these beautiful selenite swords of light, and they truly are swords of light. They truly are swords of light, and I can't wait for you to experience this beautiful, beautiful light body activation. Because when your hands, and for those of you who use their hands in healing, your hands activate it even further. So if you've been attuned to Reiki, boom, comes out through your edge. It connects to your heart. You love it. I'm so excited to do this for you. So who's ready to receive a light body activation? And so what I also I'm going to request of you is tune into how you're feeling now. Tune into where you're at with your body. And then as we move through, just really allow yourself to receive. And so one of the key things that I also want to say, I know, Denny. I'm so excited. One of the things I want to also share with you with any kind of healing, know that you create your experience too. You create your experience. So this is not me doing anything to you. I would never, ever want to take that power away from you. However, what if I could be the mirror of light that you ignite within you? What if I could be the mirror that ignites the light within you? You create your experience. You do. So how much light will you allow yourself to receive from you? From you. Okay, so I'm going to get the other ones out because these are like my big babies. Shh. Okay, so so that I've got a bit of extra room, I'm going to ignite you. Here we go. Okay, so first up, hey Veronica. Beautiful. So closing your eyes or keeping your eyes open, it doesn't matter, however you wish to experience this. And really tuning into your Earth Star chakra. Tuning into your Earth Star chakra and really allowing yourself to be connected with your Earth Star chakra. Your Earth Star chakra is about a meter underneath your feet. Beautiful. And really, you should start feeling tingly in your feet or in your body. And just really ground yourself in. So the thing with light, the more light we ignite within our bodies, the more grounded we also want to be. Because we're here living a physical existence. Beautiful. Beautiful. You may feel that your body wants to move. My body wants to shake. You may notice that you're yawning. Beautiful. Your hands and feet are hot and tingling. Beautiful. Amazing. Yes. Amazing. These swords will truly, they will ignite whatever healing practice you have. They will, oh my goodness, they're divine. They amplify. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to connect the Earth Star chakra with your Soul Star chakra, which is above your head. So if you visualize those two, there we go, that's it. We are now heart to heart, soul to soul. Here is one. How much light will you allow yourself to receive? Okay, that's it. That's it. Beautiful. Okay, really I'm feeling, tuning into that column of light. Ano moratia la sematia sakoramatia all indicated commodity sinia anilo maritia koromatia la shumartia cha ha. Really receiving, allowing it. Let's see about shumaratia la katsa shumarata sum ha shu. Okay, so now moving up through your aura. And what I'd love for you to do is, and this is going to sound like a little bit weird, but I'd like you to bring your senses inside of your skin. I want you to bring your sight to be inside your skin, your smell inside your skin, taste, hearing inside your skin. And the reason why we're doing that, that's it, beautiful. I'm out just a minute. That's it, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so by doing that, what we've actually done is, that's it. Oh, amazing. Beautiful. So what we're doing is we're like, I don't want to say it's murky, but we're just sort of really Bringing ourselves back into our physical body. Wow, there's a lot of throat stuff going on here. It's mine too. Amazing. Okay, so now I'd like you to connect in with your heart space. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Opening up. That's it. Opening up. That's it. Reconnecting in with that heart space. How much can you allow yourself to open and receive? Yanamadatsia. Ona la koromatiacha. That's it. Beautiful. Now just going into the back of the heart, just like sort of, let's just do a bit of a turbo cleanse there. So unwinding and rewinding, unwinding and rewinding, unwinding, unwind, unwind. And as Rebecca Campbell says, unbound, unbound, forever unbound. You may feel that you're needing to burp here at the moment. I've got some burps coming up, so pardon me if I do. That's it. Oh, beautiful. Amazing. Okay, so now on the back of your heart, the point that is like sort of your heart chakra, what I'd like you to do is visualize the infinity sign going around. So going around your wings, meeting at the apex point, the central point is the back of your heart chakra. So yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Visualizing. There we go. There we go. Oh, wow, that feels beautiful. Opening. That's it. Amazing. And what you might even find is you might feel a bit of a flutter where your wings are. That's it. Beautiful. Amazing. The auto captions. That is awesome. I didn't realize there were auto captions. That's awesome, Jason. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now grounding ourselves back in. That's it. Amazing. And so coming back into your bodies. And I would love to hear from you. How do you feel? And we might go back in again later because it's fun. I would love for you to share with me how you're feeling, how you experience this. Danielle said her feet and hands are hot and tingly. Jason was being amused, which I would have been too, over the auto captions trying to catch up with the light language. So that would be quite curious as to what it does. Wonder what it translates it to. Yeah, so I'd love to hear from you. How are you feeling? How did you receive? How do you feel in your body? What's present for you now? Did you allow yourself to receive more light? Did you allow yourself to receive light from yourself, a gift from yourself? I'd love to hear from you. And let me know if you have any questions. You feel light, beautiful, Veronica. Amazing. Definitely feeling light and a bit buzzy. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so if you're feeling light and buzzy and like really quite present, now would be an amazing time to start tuning in to what it is you would like more of, or what would you like an answer to. So So it's like sort of you feel it down my spine. Amazing, amazing, Jason. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The more light we can ignite in our spine, in actual fact, you're all probably a little bit taller than you were at the start of this, feeling light and heat through your body. Amazing. Your whole body was hot. I now feel light and calm. Amazing, amazing. So now what I'd like to invite you into, I'm sure each of you have got a vision and a dream on your heart, and you can pop that vision and pop that dream down. And here's what I'd like to play with, because see, when we're feeling spacious and when we're feeling light, this is such a beautiful time to actually reconnect with our higher selves and find the answers and uncover and open up to the answers that are actually already within us and open to us. So, it might be a thing of like sort of a decision that you want to make, or where you're wanting to head with your business, what the next action step is, how you are with relationships, if you want to meet someone, and what to do next. So whatever it is for you, tuning in this moment and knowing that knowing that answer within yourself. Sorry, I got distracted by a comment. So let me just look at this. I never felt any of my healings at all anymore. So after being Reiki attuned in February, I never felt any of my healings at all anymore, although previously I did. So Catherine, I'm curious, is it when you say you giving your healing, so you were doing healing using your own method and then you were attuned, or that like sort of when you receive? I'm amazed because I now know what language is. Amazing, I love that. Yes, Danielle. So I'm curious as to if you recognized the language at all. Amazing. So, Catherine, what I'd love for you to do is sorry, I'm just tuning in. What if you receiving them? Okay, beautiful. Are you going to the same people that you were previously before? Did you? And a question: Did you feel here? I think you did, Catherine. Let me just check. No. Yeah. Did you notice anything here? What did you notice within your body? So one of the things is that like sort of you might be given, because you're Reiki attuned, you're giving yourself Reiki. You're a walking Reiki. Like once we're attuned, our whole energetic is shifted. Like you've got it on tap. It is you. So for example, whatever you pick up, if you pick up an essential oil, if you pick up, hey, top hat, it doesn't matter. Like you are attuned to Reiki. So I guess the question is, what is it that you're looking for in a healing? Is it that you're looking for answers, or is it that you're looking for another level of, or notice anything now? And yes, same, Reiki, nothing. Okay, nothing now either. Okay. I'm going to ask you the question. Is there a reason why you do not want to experience any shifts? Is there something that you're not wanting to see or you're wanting to see? So I would, if ever you're sitting in a space of confusion, use questions to ask yourself. Ask yourself question after question after question after question, and be open to the insight. And be open to the insight. Also, are you noticing when you give yourself Reiki? Do you notice a shift in there? So questions are the answers. The more questions you ask, the better off you are. So yes, Kitty, yes, you can come back to it. Yes, there is a recording. I used to get massive shifts spiritually, physically. I loved it so much. Okay, so you could sort of, where are you at in your life? So it could be also a matter of you're coming to that point where you get to open up to what that next big shift is. And do you know what that next big shift is? You may have received so many Yeah, you may have received like sort of enough of the like sort of the openings and the shifting and things like that. So yes, beautiful, Danielle. I'm so glad you've been speaking it. So, light language, light language. I love light language, and I know there are a number of people on here who use light language. Denny is one of them who is love you, who also stayed here, and we had some delightful conversations. If you're interested and you are curious about activating the light language within you, play. Play, 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 play. The more you play with the light language, the better off you are. Because it's like the reality is it's like it starts with well, you know what? You can start with just talking gibberish. Yes, Bailey, yes. Yeah. You start with gibberish, like sort of, it's like, it doesn't matter what it is. Start with gibberish. So, for example, a way that, like, say, I teach people with light language is when they first start tuning in, is first do that. Just make some sounds. And it's like, allow your tongue to dance with whatever the next sound is. And then, like, sort of when you play, and then pretend. Yes, I can, Catherine. Yes, I can attune people to light language. And really what it is, it's an opening. And so, like, sort of, it would also be something I'd be happy to do it as an event if anyone would be interested in that. But like, yeah, so it's then an opening, and it's an opening up to play. And then what you can do is, like, so when you're in the shower, you start to just go, and it's like you'll find that over time and throughout the different course of the day, there'll be different types of language that comes through for you. So it would be like, say, for example, I don't know, like if you're in a certain type of mood, or if you're kind of like frustrated or something like that, it might be if you want to ignite more light and play, beautiful. Yes. Okay. Beautiful, Danielle. When your anxiety is high, amazing. Okay. And so, for example, then what you can do is start tuning into really, if it comes through when your anxiety is high, start tuning into really grounded and the earth, grounded energetics, and it's light language is very much like it's a feeling it through our own essence first, like sort of being really in tune with the energetics of the now moment. So, for example, if you want to tune into the earth, and really allow yourself to be taken with it. So the light language isn't as much a learning the words, it's being so attuned to that very moment and what that moment requires of you. There's so much radical presence. And then one day it's just like stuff will just come out, and it's just like, whoa, where did that come from? And I am really, really feeling that. And then you'll also then find, this is what I find absolutely fascinating with the way light language comes through for me, is that when I'm around different types of people, or if it's in the middle of a healing or one of the coaching sessions that I do, it's like sometimes it comes off like almost like Palladian telling off of like, and then other times it's just total play, and it's like, wow, where did that come from? But you see, the thing is, because the like sort of it's so in tune with what's there and what's present with the person I'm with, it's like, wow. So yeah, so for example, okay, so if I was to tune into the collective of this group, actually, if I tune into the collective of this group, I'm noticing quite a lot in my in my sacral chakra, interestingly, very much so. So if I was to then tune into the sacral chakra, like and allow light language to come through, hang on a sec. So if you tune into your light sacral chakra, and those of you who are on here who also do light language, I'm going to invite you to actually speak it as I speak it. And let's just see if we can almost have a chorus, which is in the energetics of the now moment, which brings in the energetics within this life. And I really want to say to you, it's safe. It's safe to be you. It's safe to create. It's safe. And I also want to say it's safe to feel, and it's okay. And I want to be really gentle with you. So really allow yourself. And if you have the Reiki, and Catherine, yeah, I invite you to place your hands there on your stomach as well. Okay, so just clearing some old patterns there now. From our sacral chakra, opening up Yanamora Ona ala la la baradia. Bringing breath into that space and the area, just allowing the anamartia. Kunamaninia sinira aratia surabaritia katoda shmartia. Kota sharamatia la sidia utsupa. Halamakarania kota sumaratiata. Okay, just really clearing that sacral chakra. That's it. There we go. Starting to feel better. Opening it up. Okay. And now I'd love to hear from you as to how you're feeling in this moment. What you noticed and what was shifting there. I'm feeling a lot shifting. It looks like my hand wants to keep doing this. Infinite possibility is available to you now. It's interesting because like my whole body is actually also moving into the figure of 8, but it's actually at a different timing. Oh, your cat. That's cute. Oh, is your cat's name Chuckles? That's an awesome name if it is for your cat. I love that, Veronica. Thanks so much for sharing. Yeah, Denny. I give myself a light language telling off. And you know what's really great about a light language is that you don't pick up the words and therefore get triggered by the words, but you get the energetic. Which means then from a language point of view and a mental clarity point of view, it's actually clearing you as well. You had some burping and you're now feeling light and free. Amazing. Amazing. Bring on those burps. Do you know how clearing burps are? Like, burps are phenomenal. They really they really allow and open up like the channel. The yawning is great. Yawning is fantastic. The more bodily movements that you can do, the better off you are. Oh, caboose. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I love it. Caboose is great. Oh, amazing, 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 amazing. So please ask your questions. And Catherine, if you're on here now, I'd love to know how you're feeling. Yeah, beautiful. Your body is doing a figure eight wiggle. That's amazing. Yeah, like it's what I found really interesting, it's like that old, the pat your head and rub your tummy. My body was going at a different speed to the way my hand was going. Yeah. So here's another little thing: is light language is not just through the voice. Light language is done through the hands as well. Yeah, light language can be done through the hands as well. And Catherine, actually, I wanted to also say here now is like sort of some of your healings, maybe you're being invited as well into opening up to what it is that you can heal for yourself and how you can activate. Yeah. Okay. I love that. Yeah. So yeah, please ask your questions. What would you like to hear about? What questions do you have? Know that I am the same thing. I feel like giving up and never. Oh, sweetheart. Okay. Tangible signs. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, I'd probably ask you to shake it out and actually have a look at where, so this is Catherine not getting tangible signs and feel like giving up. So where else in your life do you feel this, where you feel like giving up? That would be a question to contemplate on. And like, just invite you to say, shake it up. And what if you forgot that you knew anything? What if there was nothing there? So if you just start shake. Okay, so Bailey, your hands on his start going after you turn on the flow of Reiki. Okay, Bailey, for you and for anyone here who is also a healer, what if you were a walking, talking Reiki? What if you didn't need to turn it on? What if it was just on all the time? What if part of who you are is Reiki? So for example, then when you pick up your phone, it's just automatically Reiki, it's being Reiki'd and things like that. So like, just what if you could play with that? What if you were continuously on upgrade? What if you were continuously in that mode of healing that it's only ever possible to be continuously upgrading every moment of your life? Continuous. Done. It's just done. You don't even need to try to do it because that's just the way it is. There is no other way. What if you could tune into that? How would that feel? And then how that would feel is that there may be times where like sort of you don't feel as much. You don't feel as much in the shifts and things like that because you're continuously on upgrade, and it just becomes just that the way you experience life. What if that could be it? What if, and actually I'd invite you, Bailey, given your comment, I would love for you to almost have an alarm, like say that you, and anyone can do this, have an alarm, say, for example, 4 times a day, where it's at random different times. And the moment that alarm goes off, it's like start moving your fingers and see if you can just go and tune in quick, 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 quick. Yeah. Yeah, that would be really, really interesting to see how that starts to then activate. And then when you hop into actually being in a healing, be interesting then how that changes and how that shifts. So I'd be curious over if you're willing to do that. Okay, it's like your spiritual. So, without wanting to say this, perhaps the attunement wasn't a clean attunement, Catherine. And then I don't really want to speak on that because I don't want to speak down on anyone. But perhaps there was, maybe it wasn't as clean as what it could be. And perhaps it's also your body that's now protecting you. Yeah. But again, tune in, ask yourself the questions, and see what's there for you. I do one-on-one mentoring. I do coaching. I do deep immersion coaching, which I just love because it's like a play with magic, and it's something that ignites your life. And I've actually, can I just show you something? I'm so it's not fantastically, oh yes it is, it's awesome. I have developed now, and I'm calling this, I haven't shown you this, Denny. It's the forward cube model. This is actually what I take my clients through now. So I've actually really just opened this up. And so it starts with, so we look at all aspects of self. So this is in its raw form. It's basically bringing all of the tools and tricks and yumminess that I bring together. And so it actually, because we're multidimensional beings. We're multidimensional beings, and it's like, it's all good to do, like, sort of, you know, I agree with playing swords, and it's like sort of it's loads of fun and things like that. However, unless after healing and things like that, unless your life is actually changing, unless you can integrate it into your moment-to-moment life, unless your relationships aren't changing and things like that, well, what was the healing for? Like, so sort of, you know, I'm very, 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 very big on integrating anything that you learn, anything that you evolve through into your moment-to-moment reality, into your moment-to-moment life. So it transforms, shifts, uplifts, and creates the life that you're here to live and the experiences that you're here to live. If it's not opening you up into new experiences and new insights and new ways of seeing and thinking and being, well, then what for? And if people are taking away your power or you're giving it away, well, no, you take it back. You take it back because you're the one that's the healer. You are the healer in your life. You are the only one that can heal yourself. The only one. Nobody else has the power to do that to you. Nobody else. Nobody else. You are your own healer. You are your own healer. You are the one that creates the experience. You are. No one else does it to you. Yes, there can be aspects where they can come in. Absolutely. And also not without our permission. So, yes, so very much so. That's why, like, sort of with the way the model works, we start first, and it's what I love so much about this I'm calling it the forward cube model. Why not play on my surname? Is it not the best surname? Is like that we first look at the form, and that's basically the physical aspect within like sort of within your life, whether it's with your environment, your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body, all things like that. So it's actually very much looking at that and how much, and even when it comes to beliefs and thoughts, because see, the thing is, we can actually have some beliefs we can actually really create physical aspect, make it into a form and make it actually solid, and not going to help. We then move in through a stage, but that's really opening up and becoming aware of where you're actually at. And we then move into a space of looking at where it is, where we look at sonic sensing, and that's frequency sensing. And what frequency sensing is, it's basically tuning into the feeling and the feeling that you're wanting to feel moment to moment. So if you're wanting to feel light, you're tuning into that feeling. And then when we tune into that feeling and we activate that feeling, we then go back into, sorry, I can't find it now. We then go back into form and we look at how has that upshifted and upgraded our form? How do we look at our physical things? We then look at the fact that we are multifaceted living and things like that. And so the different ways to see something. So, for example, now we're looking at the form, the physical aspect, and we're also looking at how we're sensing things. Yes. Psychosomatic, absolutely. Amazing, Pete. How are you? I haven't seen you here before. And then we look at the multifaceted side, and this is actually looking at the multiple dimensions which we can view a moment, a living, a thing, a whatever it is. And depending on where you're at, depends on where we go. We can go as high up there, but sometimes it might be just looking at things from different avenues. And then the key part here is then we go back to and we play with emptiness. And that is the thing that will change everything. And that will change everything in the previous versions. So emptiness, when we come into a space of emptiness, when we come into a space of dissolving all perceptions, all beliefs, what if we had none of it? What if every single moment you could co-create and recreate from this very moment as though you'd never learned a thing before? Because you've got all of that at your fingertips. It's just when we try and remember it. So this is all the stuff that I'm playing with now, and I'm so excited. And then we go into your key and who you actually are here in this world. So I'm very excited about bringing that and really grounding that in. So for those of you who are still here, I would love to hear how you're feeling. Would you like some more sortalicious? And what is it that you would like me to hear? Okay, playtime. Pull out of this magic hat. Amazing, Pete. That's awesome. So you missed, so were you here for the light body activation at the start? The light body activation at the start was lots of fun. We had lots of shifts and things like that. And so now it's like I've got this magic top hat here, and I'm just waiting for some inspiration to hit. So what we might do is, what if we cleared the past? Yes to the swords. Amazing. Swordalicious. I know, isn't that awesome? Swordalicious. Okay, so what if you tune in? Any wabbits in that hat? I wish I had a wabbit here. That would be awesome if I was able to actually just pull one out there. In actual fact, I have in one of the events I ran at one point, what we were doing with Reiki and with all the different things is like we played with activating this top hat, because basically it's like you can activate anything. You can really activate anything. And so, this is actually quite a powerful hat now. Okay, so let's start clearing the past. Okay. You will already tune in. Ha! That's it. You'll already tune in as to what it is that gets to be. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot in the solar plexus. Ha! Shumaratia tsakata atsobaratia yes. Oh, you're welcome, Brian. Okay, clearing anything that no longer serves, allowing your inner sun, your inner light to shine bright. And if you feel you might actually want to start pulling something out like this, you're welcome to, because what we can do is we'll further activate that, because you know what, as I said, you are your own healer, and as Debbie said, healer, heal thyself. Clearing. And Catherine, you may wish to clear then the experience of what happened at the start of the year, around when you stopped feeling. So clearing. Katsia maratia shabata ash ats achka atka shu ara. Ala maratia shoo. Clearing. Shoo. And another way of clearing the past is clearing anything that's aged us. So oh, I'm getting hot. My arm's wobbling like a tuck shock bomb. There's a way to feel good. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, that feels lighter. That's good. Beautiful. Okay, clearing further. Okay, if you need to cough, allow the cough. Yep, Jason. Okay, clearing. Your hand's doing the same as yours. Your arm's probably not wobbling as much as mine. Beautiful, amazing. And know that as you also clear yourself, as you are allowing this experience, what you're actually also doing is you're amplifying it as well for each person who is on here. Plus, you're also amplifying it for anyone who chooses to watch this afterwards, or if you choose to watch it again. And it does amplify it because, see, the thing is, the energetics are in the now moment. And see, in the now moment, we're creating a future moment as well in this now moment, because there will be other people that are going to be tuning into this in a different time and space dimension. And so therefore, we are opening this up for them to experience. And how cool and amazing is that? Okay, so it's interesting. I feel like I'm sort of going inside and scraping through the bowl of the stomach here. Yeah, all of those organs, and just like sort of just clearing that all out. That's it. Beautiful. Under the ribs and then through the back. Yeah, and so just choosing to ignite more light, more love, more grace. More light, more love, more grace. More light, more love, more grace. And more light, more love, more grace. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Now, oh wow. Burp coming. Burp not there. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Allowing. Okay, bye, Pete. Thank you so much for joining in. Bye, Pete. Okay, so what we're now going to do is we're going to send love into the future. We're going to send love into your future along your time. So I'd like you to visualize a year from now. And let's just send that person who is a year from now, so much love and grace. More light, more love, more grace. More light, more love, more grace. More love, more light, more grace. More light, more love, more grace. More light, more love, more grace. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful. So then each time you step, you take a foot, you take a step forward, moving forward, always moving forward. Know that you are walking through your future, a path that you've paved for yourself and a path that you have ignited with love. More light, more love, more grace. More light, more love, more grace. More light, more love, more grace. That's it. Beautiful. More light, more love, more grace. More light, more love, more grace, more light, more love, more grace. Beautiful. And if you are enjoying this, I would love for you to join my group, Vibrational Sensing. The link is in the comments above. And also, if you want to tag someone who you know who will love and get a lot out of this, please do so and share. If you're called. Beautiful. Wow, amazing. Everyone feels so good. I feel like feel giggly and like yum. I'm like, ooh, I'm a little bit high. I would love to know how you're all feeling here now. Like, I know for me, my whole insides are like just delighted and happy and joyful and excited and yay. So I would love to hear from you. How are you feeling now? Anya kapacha. How are you feeling? What's present for you? Where are you at? Please share. Hey, Catherine. I feel good. I feel like my insides are smiling. There look at what you've just said. You're smiling now. I'm amazing. I love that, Danielle. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And so I invite you, beautiful kitty, peaceful. So Danielle, with the aspects of where you were feeling before, now would be a really good time to inquire within as to what your next course of action, what your next step is along the lines of moving through what you were feeling around before. So would love to know. You can pop it in here. You can let us know. Yeah. Your tummy is feeling all bubbly, excited. Yay! Yay! Amazing. It's like, yeah, that I'm all bubbly excited too. It was interesting. I was speaking to Denny actually before I came on the on this live. I'm like, I feel really dizzy. I don't know what's going on. And it's like, and then I said, oh, hang on a minute. I've been playing with crystals. Do you want to see? I'll show you what I was creating. And let me tell you, this is pretty cool. Hang on. Whoop, hang on, there it is. Whoop, there we go. These 3 grids were made using the same crystals there. And then down here, we've got Tara. Whoops. Oh, hang on. There, check out that one. That's got some babies in there. Woohoo! No wonder I was feeling a little bit dizzy. Whoa, hang on, where's the screen? I know, it's just amazing. It's just like these grids are truly, they're portals into possibility. I mean, look at that. Hang on, there we go. So again, this was a demonstration of, I just wanted to show how different each grid can look like. So there are only 2 crystals that are different within each of those grids. And it's just like, they're windows into possibility and into other realms if you choose it to be. If you choose it to be. They can just be something pretty if you don't. And it's just like, I should show you some more. Like, gosh, my goodness. Let me tell you, I certainly create some grids. Do you want to see some more? Here, I'm going to show you some more just because I can. Okay, here's another one. This one was, whoops, Daisy. This one was behind me. Yeah, outer worldly, exactly. So this one here, so it's like, and the thing is, like, sort of with grids, one thing that you don't need is it doesn't need to be complicated. Like, sort of when I first started creating grids, I used a lot of shells. I picked up different things and things like that. And it's just like, and you know what? They're fun. And like, so even this one, like, this has just got a few, but for some reason, it's just like, real ascension. It really feels like it's an ascension. This one here, I love. This one feels like it's, there we go. This grid here, I don't know, for me, I really feel Atlantis. I feel like this one's definitely another worldly one for me. Like it's just, and hi, Leanne. Oh, you would have loved the light body activation that we did at the start. So what's some other? Yeah. So it's like grids are just, yeah. I even grid out. Atlantis. I agree. I even grid out that's my computer, because you know what? That's where I type my wisdom. That's where my so why not? Why not do that? Like I even actually do that. I don't know if I've got one for the desk here that's easily accessible, but I also even grid out underneath my desk, because again, why not? I love this one is one I've always loved. Just here. And so it's like, yeah, it's just grids. They open up the creativity within you. They allow you to tune into the subtle realms, and that's why it how I was speaking into the forward cube model, and that's where I was talking into this cube, and I will create this in a bit more of an energetic kind of thing, is when we look at the multifaceted living, yes, Danielle, I do sell the grids. So all you need to do is let me know how much you'd like to invest and what your intention is. And I can create one for you. And it is so much fun. So yes, definitely sell the crystal grids. They're activated with your intention. They are activated and they've been through my space. Many of the crystals are actually staying in my space. My space is very, very pure. They receive a lot of light through the swords and through the practices that I have. I have like sort of the singing bowls for each of the chakras and all the weird and wonderful things that I do. And absolutely, Jason, intention is everything. Intention, intention, intention. So as I'm creating the grids, it's like sort of, sometimes I'm creating them just to also understand how it is I'm feeling. To understand, to clear my thoughts. So I'm actually creating a grid to clear my thoughts. I even do it on the beach. It doesn't matter where you are. You can pick up a bunch of leaves on your walk and place sticks around. It does not matter what it is. Intention is everything. Again, which is why I activated this top hat. Yeah, it must be coming to that time now because... So yes, if you are interested in a grid, please let me know. If you are interested in the swords, as I said, there's going to be a pop-up shop. I will post the details in my group in vibrational sensing, which is above. Please join the group. I would love for you to join that. I've had a little bit of a break in posting in there in the last week because I've been on holidays and I've been enjoying myself, and that's what life is all about. And if you are, of course, interested in some one-on-one coaching and deep immersion to really ignite your life and live a life in magic and flow, where you activate your own unique key and where you tune into the puzzle piece that you're here to bring, and where you can really amplify everything that's already happening in your life with love, light, and grace, and whatever your words are, whatever it is that your essence wants to experience your world as, please let me know. I come with very logic, and I also come with really super woo. So I've worked 22 years in the corporate industry, in banking, as an executive manager. I'm 50 at the end of the year. I've been married for 20 years. I've got teenage kids. And I've got aging parents, so I also understand those dynamics as well. So I have got life experience, and so we can go and dive in and divine wherever it is that you would like. So my key program at the moment is called Redivine Your Life. So I send you so much love. Thank you all so much for coming and playing. And thank you, Danny. I love you. Mwah. So much love, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. And I shall see you on Wednesday. All right. Bye. Lots of love.